Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Laz here, and welcome back, episode 2 of Final Fantasy 1. Now, the last time we played, we managed to start the game, we made our way into the Kingdom of Cornelia, we met with the king, who was just named the king, and he wanted us to save Sarah, the princess, who was just recently kidnapped by the Black Knight Garland. Now, he's taken her to the Chaos Shrine, and through everything we did last time, we managed to finally defeat him. Got a bunch of gear, items, and spells that we're going to need to continue on our journey. And now we're going to meet up with the king again to receive our reward. So without further ado, make sure you're nice and comfy, you got a snack and drink, and let's rock. I'm just going to assume that everyone is over the age of 18. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will fuck us all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I'll have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. I love the Final Fantasy victory music. It's just so satisfying to hear, you know? Okay. First, before we leave, we have to talk to you.
This loot has been entrusted to the Princess of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this loot as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you on your journey.
It would be really awesome if one of us just can become a bard. We can just play the lute and just like deal psychic damage.
If you wanted, you could, here in Cornelia, no, it's nothing. You should make preparations for your journey to restore light to the crystals. Yeah, I'm not asking you to stay here and live here because, okay.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I really do love this game. This game is a lot of fun, and for anyone that hasn't played it themselves, like whether it's the Pixel Remaster or you get, or
No, you should definitely not get an emulator. You should buy the game and contribute to the developers and the people that made it. You should definitely never get an emulator to play this game because it is a lot of fun. You should definitely never do that. I would never use an emulator for any reason. Don't mind the fact I'm gonna be doing randomizer Nuzlockes here in the near future. Just don't worry about that. It's completely legit. It's just a hidden bug found in the game. I'll never condone such actions. Not in my Christian Minecraft server. Oh, that's such bullshit. I would burn if I stepped on holy ground.
the 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. But what I like is the fact that the dude asked, like, how is building the bridge, like, contributing to the prophecy? And he's like, the warriors are here. It's like, that doesn't answer my question. What? Why are we doing this? Can't we just give them a boat? We live on the coast. I feel like we should have a boat. Okay, so we have everything we need. We do have a good bit of money though, so I'm gonna stop in here. I'm gonna buy some more items because we use all of our potions. And running around without potions and at least, oh, that's the church. And since we're really not gonna be seeing this like ever, but this church here, if somebody dies, they will stay unconscious even out of combat until you give them either a phoenix down, which is literally just a phoenix feather that you stab into their orifici, and then they come back to life, or you use the revival magic, which is like level 3 or 4, no, 4 or 5 of white mage magic. So you know, it's good to have some of this stuff on hand. An antidote, where poison works a lot like it does in Gen 1 of Pokemon, where it affects you outside of combat. Like as you're walking around, you're still taking damage, and it can kill you, just like Pokemon Gen 1. 6, 5, no! So, enough screwing around. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get 64 potions, so we're gonna go ahead and just get 25 for now. And antidotes, we're gonna buy the rest up for antidotes. Go. Just trust me, antidotes are going to be very important for the areas coming up because things really like to poison you in this game. It's like one of the most common status effects I see. Now for this next part, the text is going to be scrolling very, very slowly, so I'm just going to talk for a bit, but when it does come to stuff like this though, I will say one thing I do want to throw out there for anybody that watches these videos, even for just a little bit, if you have any recommendations on how I can make my stream better, more entertaining, just a bit smoother, like adjusting my audio levels, anything like that, please let me know. I'm still fairly new to content creation. I mean, I was streaming for 2 years before I moved over to YouTube, but I just want to make sure that this is a enjoyable experience for you, the audience. And you're more than welcome to join my Discord. I will be setting that up in my channel as well for people to join. I'm active there, and I usually tell people if I'm going live, what I'm recording, things I'm doing. And so their quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. Crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly. Time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. Okay. Now when I'm playing this, it is going to be a bit more of like a informative, like walkthrough kind of gameplay, because I've played through this game about 3 times now, trying to record this and streaming it. I have beaten this game about 3 times. So I'm just gonna kind of show you all the places that you need to go in case you want to play it yourself. I've already discovered everything. Like I said, I platinumed the game, so it's not that difficult for me to show you around. So as soon as you cross the bridge, the first thing you're gonna want to do is head north, because there's a certain grumpy old lady that we need to talk to. Apologize. Still waking up. Okay. So the first place you want to go is you want to head north up to this cave, Matoya's cave. Ow! Fuck. My eye! My eye!
My leg! Can't see a blasted thing with my crystal eye! Who could have stolen it from me?
Hey, Granny, will you sit down before you break a hip? Jesus. I'm just gonna take your stuff because you can't see. Okay, got a couple of potions and an antidote. Sweet. So the reason why it's important to talk to her is so that way you don't have to go through that the next time you see her. But basically, she wants us to try to find her crystal eye for her. That's one of the little side objectives here. That's not technically a side objective. It's more like part of the main quest, but it's not very explicit on telling you that you actually need to go there. And one thing that you'll notice with this game is that a common theme is that it does not give you much information, if any, about where you're supposed to go next. It's even worse in Final Fantasy 2, but Final Fantasy 1, there's a lot of stuff that it's like, it doesn't, especially towards like mid to late game, it doesn't tell you like, okay, now that we have this, we should probably go check out this area over here, or anything like that. Like, you're supposed to go talk to people or randomly stumble upon specific areas in the map that it doesn't tell you about, that are like literally hidden areas, and then you're supposed to find your way, which kind of sucks, but you know. So first place we're gonna be heading is to find some Gigas worms. God, dude, the monk is already putting in some serious work, dude. He's only gonna get better the more stamina goes up to. Like, he's gonna be a problem. So the first place we're going to is this port city of Pravoka. What's up? Please help us. Everybody need my help, goddamn. Oh, Hawk Bro. Those blasted pirates, they're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. First things first, as always, whenever we find someplace new, we're gonna be buying spells and the like.
Okay, silence. No shot. Eyes of vision. Yeah,
Then we'll buy so instead of giving the red mage some healing ability, like some white mage abilities, I think we're gonna hold off on that until we get to the higher level ones, especially if he can use like the heal spell, because the heal spell gives a little bit of HP to everybody, and that's really, really useful. Okay, we're fine with that for now. I will need to get slow at some point, especially in preparation for some of the late game stuff, because even like this level 1 spell and this level 2 spell is really, really nice when you're fighting certain enemies, trust me. Especially even in the late game, because like it's not just you that does like a lot of hits. Like right there, 4 hits, like you'll come across enemies that will end up doing like 8 hits, and then they cast haste on themselves and they're doing 16 hits, and they just one-shot you. It's so dirty. I'm gonna take some time, grind up some levels and money, and I will be back to you in just a minute. Okay, we're back. We should have enough money now to go ahead and buy some more spells for the red mage, armor and weapons. All right, so we should be good. I think we're at an appropriate level to take on these guys. So these are the pirates that are fucking up the town. They've got cannonballs of steel to be talking to their great pirate bike. Kill all them boys. Aye, aye, Captain, we'll make their bones go crunch. All right, Dilf, Mickey, Sir Rosif, let's fuck him up. God, he's already doing over 100 damage. The monk is gonna be a problem, dude. Oh, and the broadsword, he's picked up damage too. Dang. Luckily in this fight, what's really interesting and funny is that we don't have to fight the pirate captain, because he just kind of like sees us beat up his men and he's like, oh, well, that's a problem. And then just becomes our bitch essentially. And I'm pretty sure like right here, we straight up killed his people and that's the way he's all alone. He's like, oh, well. I'd be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. If you want to take me ship for your troubles, can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate? No, you're gonna be killed now. You're most likely gonna get a public execution if the time period of this game is correct. Good luck, Captain Sparrow. Bye. All right, and now that we have that, we have a pirate ship now. Now we can sail the seas. Buccaneers, which actually these guys here are some of the best ways to farm for gil in this game. Specifically because like when you beat them, they drop they're designed to drop a lot of money, which is really nice. Not as much experience, but a lot of money. We're already over the amount of money we had when we first went into that recent town and stuff, so. Okay, I'm gonna want to heal everybody up when I get to the next city though. Which, just to be safe, I'm probably just gonna turn encounters off for a little bit because we are very, very well leveled right now for this part of the game. So I'm just gonna turn levels off for a little bit. And here's the next town. This is Elfheim. I'm just gonna go ahead and rest at the inn. I'm really, really tired. And yes, what's kind of awkward is that you get to the towns very, very quickly in this game. So I'm gonna be buying new equipment like all the time. Which again, technically you're not supposed to be able to do this because normally you wouldn't have the guild multiplier on, so it's like, man, you'd have to grind for like a long time to get to buy these weapons and stuff like that. But fortunately, we don't have to go through.
Lyra, Old Thundara, yes. Oh, please, yes. Lyra as well. Okay, I could do Folkara, or I could do Hold. I feel like Paralyze would be a good thing to have. We're gonna go with Folkara, because you know everybody's Asian who used to make sure we're always hitting stuff, and I think if your accuracy is high, your damage numbers are also higher because you're getting more accuracy. I think, but we'll be on that. I'm kind of sure.
Also, Elf Village, little pointy ear boys running around with pointy green hats and green tunics. Here lies Link. Link is dead. That's real awkward. Poor little dude. All right, wait, we got Kira. Definitely want that. Definitely want that. Ooh, no blaze is so good though. Over here. Oh, hello, you look different. I'm a sage. When the time is right, the future is revealed to me. So wait patiently until then. Just like the fortune teller from Avatar: The Last Airbender. You will meet the one you love while wearing red shoes. So I've been wearing red shoes every day since then, so it's bound to happen sooner or later. It is really nice only having to buy equipment for 3 people instead of, for 3 people instead of 4, especially because one of them doesn't even really need that much equipment. So it is really nice being able to focus my money elsewhere. So, all right, what's up, bruh? What you got? And trust me, like I said, there are going to be parts in this game where like grinding money is not going to be a thing, because a lot of the little dungeons you go through have a lot of chests that just have money in them, and you're going to get to the point, eventually, like I said, like when I was playing through my last one when my audio was all messed up, I ended up with like 800,000 gil that I could just spend on whatever, and I could just like, I bought like one of everything. The princess slept under Astos's curse for 5 years now. There must be a condition that can arouse one who sleeps so. Where? Oh man. The amount of time it took to do all that grinding at 35 times speed, even for the edit, I even cut some of that stuff out because it was well over like 20-30 minutes of me just grinding enemies for money. But we finally made our way. We got a pirate ship, which I'm very excited about because now we can start making our way around the world. We met up with the elf prince, who is supposed to be giving us the mystic key that can unlock special doors around the map. And we just got to wake him up from his beauty nap. So in the next episode, we'll get ready for that. In the meantime though, guys, if you liked what you saw, you just had a great time today, don't forget to like this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. It always helps out the channel, and I would love to see our community grow. And as always, I love you all. Stay safe, and until next time, stay frosty.